Yes, we shall see another complex problem on retirement of a partner. Shall read the problem. Praveen, Arun, and Mallesh are partners in a firm sharing profit and losses in the proportion to their capitals. To their capitals. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2012 is as follows. Yes, liabilities. Capitals. Praveen 30,000, Arun 30,000, Mallesh 15,000. Creditors 7,000, outstanding expenses 15,000, profit and loss account 20,000, cash 3,000, stock 12,000, debtors 20,000, plant 13,000, building 20,000, motor van 31,000, goodwill 18,000. See this carefully. Now, the profit and losses sharing ratio is as per the capitals ratio. So, see what are the capitals? Praveen 30,000, Arun 30,000, and Mallesh 15,000. So the ratio is, what is the ratio? Yes, 30 is to 30 is to 15. So 5 3s are 5 6 are 5 6 are. 5 3s are 15. 5 6 are 30. So 6 is to 3 is the ratio. 6 is to 3 is the ratio. So now profit and loss account here 20,000 is given at the assets side. So if it is at the assets side, it is a profit. Sorry, it is at the liability side, it is a profit. It is given at the liability side. And if it is given at the assets side, that is loss. Now we shall see the adjustments. On the above date, Praveen retired, and the following adjustments have been agreed upon. Goodwill was revalued at rupees 15,000. 15,000. Assets and liabilities were revalued as under. Debtors 17,000. Stock at 90% of the book value. Building rupees 35,000. Plant 11,500. Motor van rupees 29,500. Outstanding expenses rupees 18,000. Arun and Malesh contributed additional capital of 20,000 and 10,000 respectively. Balance due to Mr. Praveen is transferred to his loan account after paying him rupees 1,000. So first we have to pay 1,000 rupees to Praveen, and the remaining amount is to be transferred to loan account. So prepare profit and loss adjustment account, partners capital accounts, and balance sheet of new firm. Yes. So now we have to prepare the profit and loss adjustment account, partners capital accounts, and the balance sheet of the new firm, that is with Arun and Malesh. The retiring partner is Praveen. Yes, now we shall prepare the profit and loss adjustment account. Yes. What? So, to prepare profit and loss adjustment accounts, if assets are decreased and liabilities are increased, they must be shown at the debit side. If assets are increased, and liabilities are decreased, they should be recorded at the credit side of revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account. Okay, in this problem we shall see each and every aspect. So this is reserve for doubtful debts, DD. Reserve for doubtful debts 3,000. Reserve for doubtful debts 3,000. Why this 3,000? See, debtors are valued as 17,000, but in the balance sheet it is 20,000. Debtors are reduced by 3,000. So that 3,000 is made for provision of doubtful debts. 3,000 is made for provision for doubtful debts. That is recorded in the revaluation account. Okay. Now stock 12,000 is decreased. Sorry, 1200 is decreased. See, the stock is 12,000, but in the adjustments the stock is, see, 90% of book value. So remaining 10%, that is 1200, is decreased. Stock is decreased. And plant is decreased by 1500. Plant is decreased by 1500. See, 13,000 is in the balance sheet, and the plant valued as 11,500. So 1,500 is depreciated. The value is decreased by 1,500. So that is written here. Plant 1,500 reduced. Motor van 1,500 reduced. How? See, the motor van value is 31,000. In the adjustments, motor van rupees 29,500. So 1,500 is reduced. And outstanding expenses, so here 3,000 is given, and the goodwill 3,000 is decreased. See, the goodwill is 18,000 in the balance sheet, and in the adjustments 15,000 is here. So 3,000 is decreased. So the value of the goodwill is decreased by 3,000. It is mentioned at the debit side. And the building value is increased by 15,000. See the building value. How much the building is? 20,000. Building is 20,000. But whereas in the adjustments 35,000. Building is 35,000. So building is increased by, appreciated by 15,000. So 15,000 is written at the credit side, and at the debit side some of the items are recorded. See carefully. Okay, the credit side balance is higher than the debit side balance, so that is the profit that should be transferred to capital accounts of Praveen, Arun, and Malesh, all the partners' capital accounts. So the journal entry is profit and loss adjustment account that are to Praveen's capital account, Arun's capital account, and Malesh capital account. Being the revaluation profit is transferred to the partners' capital accounts. So now capital accounts. The balances are 30,000, 30,000, 15,000, as we have seen at the beginning of the problem, and this is a ratio for sharing the profit and losses. This is a ratio. So 30, 30, 15, that is equal to 566, 366 is the ratio. 366, that is equal to 1, 2, 2, 2 is to 2 is to 1. 2 is to 2 is to 1 is the ratio. So 30,000, 30,000, 15,000 is the balances of the capitals. Now, just now we have seen the profit and the loss adjustment account. In that, the profit for Praveen is 720 rupees, Arun 720 rupees, Mallesh 360 rupees. 1800 is the profit. These should be recorded in the capital accounts. That is, profit and loss adjustment account at R2 capital account. In the capital account, by profit and loss adjustment account, 720, 720 and 360. So this is the revaluation profit. It is recorded at the credit side because it is profit, and this is profit and loss account. Already we have seen in the previous classes that any undistributed profits or losses should be distributed among the partners at the time of retirement. So in the balance sheet, see the balance sheet, this is the profit and loss account 20,000. It is not distributed. It is the profit because it is shown at the liability side. So it is the profit. So the retiring partner is entitled to share in this profit which is undistributed. So 20,000 is the profit. So that is distributed among the partners. See this? The ratio of 2 is to 2 is to 1. 2 is to 2 is to 1. 8,000, 8,000 and 4,000. This is the profit. And in the adjustment it is said that Arun and Mallesh should bring the capital, additional capital, 20,000, 10,000 respectively. 20,000, 10,000 respectively. So this cash is brought by Arun and Mallesh. So entry is cash account that are two capital accounts. In the capital accounts, by cash account. So cash account 20,000 and 10,000. See this carefully. So at the credit side, balances are noted. Revaluation profit recorded. Undistributed profit recorded, and this is additional capital is also recorded. We shall see at the credit side. At the debit side, we shall see at the debit side. Yes, this is the balance. 1,000 cash is paid to Praveen. See the adjustment concerning to this point. See fourth point. See the fourth point. Balance due to Mr. Praveen is transferred to his loan account after paying him rupees 1,000. First we have to pay 1,000 rupees. Remaining balance is transferred to his loan account. Yes, okay. So this is what here that is mentioned. See this, cash is paid to Praveen. Cash is paid to Praveen 1,000 as for the adjustments. The remaining part is transferred to the loan account of Praveen. So 1,000 is paid and the remaining part is transferred to the loan account as for the adjustments. Okay, clear? Now shall move further. Yes. Balances of Arun and Mallesh are 58,720 and 29,360. These balances should be mentioned in the balance sheet after retirement of the Praveen. That is new balance sheet of Arun and Malesh. So these are the balances. So in this capital account, balances are taken, starting balance are taken, profit and loss adjustments is noted, undistributed profit which is mentioned, which is recorded at the liabilities side, is distributed among the partners, and 20,000 and 10,000 additional capital is brought into the firm by Arun and Malesh. $20,000 and 10,000 is the additional capital which is brought by the continuing partners. And this side, cash paid to Praveen 1,000. The remaining balance is transferred to loan account of Praveen. Loan account of Praveen. Yes. And balances of Arun is 58,720. The balance of Malesh is 29,360. Okay. So now balance sheet. Balance sheet as on April 1st, 2012. After Praveen retirement. After Praveen retirement, this is the balance sheet of Arun and Malesh. Arun and Malesh. Okay. So now creditors, is there any change? Creditors, no change. And outstanding expenses, that is something changed, I think. See, outstanding expenses 15,000 is in the starting balance sheet, but it is said that 18,000 in the adjustments. So the figure which is mentioned in the adjustment should be recorded at the ending balance sheet. That is balance sheet after Praveen retirement. So 18,000 is recorded in this. See this. So outstanding expenses are enhanced 15,000 plus 3,000. 15,000 plus 3,000, which is mentioned in the adjustments. Okay, now Arun balance is 58,720. See the balance. This is the balance of Arun in the capital accounts, 58,720. And Mallesh balance is 29,360. So these two are the capital balances of existing partners. See this. So this is Arun's capital and this is Mallesh capital. Okay. Now loan account of Praveen. Just now we have prepared it and we have recorded in the capital account. That is loan account 37,720 is to be recorded in the balance sheet. That is 37,720. See carefully. The capital account balance is transferred to Praveen's loan account. So that should be mentioned in the balance sheet. Okay. Now the assets liabilities side is over. Now we are moving to the assets side. Stock 12,000 less depreciation, only 90% of the book value should be taken into account. So this is 12,000, 90% is value, so 10% is the depreciation, that is 10% is taken into account. So remaining is 10,800 after subtracting from this. So and billing, see the billing value 35,000. But in the balance sheet it is given as 20,000. But in adjustment it is given as 35,000. So 15,000 is the appreciation of the asset. So with the appreciation, the value of the billing is enhanced to 35,000. Next, debtors. See the debtors. 20,000 are the debtors. Reserve for doubtful debts 3,000, which is mentioned. The 17,000 is given in the adjustments. That means 3,000 are doubtful. So 20,000 minus 3,000, 17,000 is the debtors. Okay, motor van 31,000 is given in the balance sheet and 29,500 is given in the adjustments. So depreciation is 1,500. So after subtracting the 1,500 from 31,000, the balancing amount is 29,500. And goodwill 1,500. Is there any change of the goodwill? Earlier it was 18,000. See this? The goodwill is 18,000. But in the adjustments it is given as 15,000. That means the value of the goodwill 3,000 is depreciated. It is mentioned in the revaluation account, profit and loss adjustment account. So now the goodwill should be taken as 15,000 only. Which is mentioned in the adjustment. As for the adjustments, we have to be recorded the information. So goodwill is 15,000. Plant depreciated by 1,500. See carefully. Okay. Plant 13,000 minus 1,500, 11,500. And cash is 32,000. Earlier the cash is 3,000. Now 32,000 is given. See, cash is 32,000. So 3,000 is given in the beginning and now it is 32,000. So how does it 29,000 is arrived? Extra 29,000. For this we will have to see the cash account. See this cash account. 3,000 is the balance, starting balance. Okay. Arun has brought an amount of 20,000. He is brought in the form of cash. Cash is brought by Arun for additional capital. And this is also additional capital of Mallesh. This is Arun. Total 30,000 cash is brought. See carefully. 20,000, 10,000, 30,000 cash is brought by two continuing partners. Okay, and from all these amount, that is 3,000 and 20,000 and 10,000, total is 33,000. From this 1,000 is paid. 1,000 is paid to Praveen. After paying 1,000 to Praveen, remaining balance is transferred to his loan account, as we have seen in the balance sheet. So 32,000 balance cash account, that cash is arrived. Okay, see this carefully. Okay, so this 32,000 is mentioned here in the balance sheet. 32,000 cash. Okay, in this problem, we have prepared the profit and loss adjustment account. Building value is increased, doubtful debts maintained, stock decreased, plant value decreased, value of the motor van decreased, additional outstanding expenses recorded, goodwill depreciated. Profit is transferred to Praveen Capital, Arun Capital, and Mallesh Capital. Have prepared revaluation account, that is profit and loss account, adjustment account, and capital accounts. So entered balances, and profit and loss adjustment account, profit and loss account, which is mentioned in the balance sheet, and cash, which is brought by the partners. And at the debit side, 1,000 cash was paid to Praveen, and remaining balance transferred to loan account. Okay, so this is the balance sheet. At the liability side, see carefully. all the items are recorded. Here also at the asset side, all the items are recorded, so that we have arrived the total figure of 1,50,800. So this is the cash account at last. This is the cash account. I hope with this you have understood this problem clearly. Thank you all. Yes, it's not closing this.